a water park in Minecraft. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna start off our water park just over here. This will be the perfect spot to start. First of all, what we are going to do is going to get some equipment. There is actually a lot of things here. I don't even know where to start. I think first off, I'll get the blocks that I'm gonna use for my water park, which is blue concrete. Because blue concrete is obviously what you use for a water park, and obviously we will need water. And also in this Minecraft build, we are going to have some, benches for people to sit down. So I'm gonna kind of get this one. Well, technically no, because that's a sofa and it's outside as well. I think a bench, yeah, that should work. And we'll also have a trash can because, yeah, that works as well. So, I'm gonna start off by building right here. So let's get this out. We need a really flat and mob-free area. So let's start off here. First, what I do want to do is make the foundation first. Let's do it just like this. This is gonna look really cool. First, I need to take that off and that. Then I'll also build this up because what I'm starting to build is the water slide. It's gonna be really cool. This water slide needs to be very safe, so I might as well just bring this up like that. Making it really cool. I've totally made this as high up as I can. Now it's time to keep going on this because we don't have that much time. We only have 10 minutes, so yeah. Time to build this a bit down this way and also down this way. Then when we are actually done, we're gonna put the water because it is a water slide, so water is very important for this build because it's a water park and this is a water slide. So yeah, now we just need to finish putting off the last few blocks just around here, and then it's time to go up here and do these. That makes it really safe because if I don't actually do this properly, people could be falling off and getting themselves hurt, and then this could officially approve this place as the worst water park in the world. And I seriously do not want that happening. So it's time to finish this part off as well, so it doesn't take that long. I'm done. Okay, that looks pretty good and it is a high area. Now it's time to kind of bring it downwards because this thing does need a ladder to actually get on top. So I am gonna move it up like that. Then kind of bring it down as well. Again, a bit more. There and there. Okay, that looks pretty tall. Now we need a ladder this ladder has to be perfect because we need to make sure that the water that people can actually get onto the slide so that they could play with the water and all of that. So just need to build like that. I'm done. Okay, that looks really good. Now it's time for the best part. It's time to add the water. Gonna be really cool as well. Let's just add it like I think over here. Now the water will slowly flow down the slide and then it will flow onto the floor, which is exactly what I needed. Now I can just come over here and then build this that could actually keep the water in. It is actually going to be a really fun slide. So let's just finish building this and then move on. Now that we've actually finished all of this, it's time to fill in the pool and make it a bit better. As you can see, this pool doesn't look really good, but it's just to keep the water in. What we're actually going to do is expand it a bit high like this. Just over here, and then we should be good. Let's just come down like that. And then keep going back and then add the block there. That should be good. Now we are going to get some really posh blocks for the floor because these blocks have to be perfect. So we're gonna use our replace and then replace all these blocks just like that. That is actually replacing it really well. Now we can replace those blocks so that you don't have to swim on dirt, because dirt is like the muckiest block in Minecraft, so you don't want to be swimming on that. And I think this thing is kind of getting a bit high on me, so just gonna keep building like this, and then probably just demolish that, and then build it like this, and then it looks perfect. Now all we need to do is fill it really high. This needs to be perfect. We're gonna fill it up to this area right here. Oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. I can't be messing my build up. Just need to place that block there. Take that quickly. Oopsies. No. Place that in. Yes. Okay. Now that I've actually fixed that, I can go back and what is wrong with my screen? What the? Okay, this is weird. It hurts my eyes a lot. Phew, now that lag has stopped, at least. I wish I could actually put this and build properly. Now we just need to keep building, making sure I do not press that sword button because it's just gonna break the block. Then I can probably, oh, that's actually a good idea. If I do that, it makes it really symmetrical. Now we need to keep kind of filling this up a bit because right now that looks really weird. Now I think if I do that, yep, it looks really kind of smooth. Only kind of, but wait, let me see if, oh my gosh, now I can make sure, yep, it's perfect. Now I'm gonna test this slide out. Starting from this ladder point, it's gonna be really cool. Let's go up just like this. I can't wait to actually see what even is up here. Okay, it is really high and kind of really slow, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think that was good, but it's time to build a better slide. Way bigger and way better. Just right here. This is going to be the best build ever. First of all, what I am going to do is kind of clear my inventory out of all of this. I even have to kind of clear the buckets. Now, the only thing I do need is this blue concrete block right here. Now, what I can do is actually get the orange concrete because orange is my favorite color. So, yeah. Now, if I get that, I can also make this a bit creative. Just to be safe, I'm going to spawn a happy ghost, and it's going to be wearing a harness, just like this. Now I'm gonna get this orange harness like that. Now we have to build this slide before we actually spawn the ghost. So let's just build it like this. Let's make it a water maze because I love mazes. So let's just do it like this. We'll actually leave some holes there so that the people can actually see where they're going. And we might as well leave some dead ends as well. Because, you know, we want this place to be really adventurous and fun as well. So, we're actually gonna kind of build this in two very different ways, but this maze doesn't look so great, but it's gonna be really cool once it's done. Just need to keep building, and then so the start of the maze should be okay, I do need to take that off. Put that that's a dead end. The maze will start off like this. Could go like that. Then what I could do is just kind of make this thing make you believe that you're going in the right direction, but you're actually going in the wrong direction instead. Now we do have to build it a bit that area, but it still is gonna be cool. We're gonna extend it far back, just like that. Now we need to also kind of bring it back like this. Oh my gosh, it's looking really cool. Now I also need, okay, I keep breaking these blocks. Now just need to do that, those two actually. That were right here. Now I'm gonna quickly head back to this. This needs to come here and then quickly keep building because 10 minutes is almost over. Okay, time to keep going like this. Then here. Then it will lead to a dead end. But this dead end will be like the second kind of layer that will use to go around this big space. That's why we had to expand it by a lot. So we'll go around like that. And then come here. Bring it around here. Okay, I'm actually starting to shape this maze up. Come here. We don't need like really squishy spaces. Okay, let's see this from above. And okay, this maze is looking really maze-like. Now I will actually come back to this area and then start going off like that. This should be really easy, but still though, this maze is really has been put effort into it, so I need to make sure this is water themed because I do need to make a really good water park. So if this isn't water themed, then no one's gonna know what it is because it's meant to be a water park. Now that block right there, it's gonna go all the way to the end, just like this. Now we can actually build backwards, just like that. It's gonna go across all the builds. Okay, that is good. Now we can kind of, come this way. Okay, that's looking good. Just like that. Okay. I think this line could be reduced, so let's reduce it up to there. Actually, I think it should be reduced a bit more. So just like that. Now, what we have to do is make sure that this maze is finished. Then we can build the wall higher. Because we need this wall to be really high up. Now, I'm gonna go straight to the ending area. So if you come through this area, you will have to make your way across here, come down here, and then make it to the end. Just like that. Now we need to make this maze so that it has two sides. This maze has to be really cool. Let's make it inside. Let's just do it with only one space because one space is really good for mazes. So let's just keep going. Okay. They're actually coming this way. And then we can move backwards a bit, just like that. There, there, and then okay, that looks really good. Now we can lead to our first dead end. Now we need to also make this place a dead end. So it looks like two ways. So I think just like that could be really good for this maze. And then I'm gonna make another dead end just right here. Now we need to do the same thing over here. Well, actually, we can make this as unsymmetrical as we want because technically this is a maze. So it doesn't matter if it's really symmetrical or if it isn't. Now that is looking good so far. We just need to do these areas. What we have to do is come just around here and continue the connection that we did over here. Bringing the block back. Now we can actually build it this way. But we will make an opening area to that side because that's the area where you will have to escape. We don't need like two blocks really close to each other, so I think that should be good. Now we can expand from this block just right here, making it a one block space, so that will look really good. Now we need to keep expanding it just up here. It's looking good so far. Now I can keep going to our next dead end. And then, okay, that actually looks good because there are different paths. If you come to the entrance of that, you can come to this path. Come over here, you can see this path. I want to go here. Then you want to go that way and then reach to this dead end. So you have to go all the way back. Now I do need to continue building. Although I think the last part of it should be this area right here. Should be good, but I'm feeling like something is off. But it's probably nothing. Well, okay, I don't know why I'm feeling all these feelings today, but just need to build upwards a bit. It's gonna make this maze really cool. It's time to start building. Since I have a really cool mod that lets me build up really high distances, I'll be able to build really fast. It's gonna be so cool. Time to just keep going. Come on, I just need to be really quick. It took me a long time to do this, but I think all that time is worth it. Now it's time to fill this with water. Not a wind charge, but okay. Let's fill this with water. So there. Then there. We can actually fill it up in some places of the build. Just like this area, over here, that area, over there. Okay, I need to stop breaking blocks. Because if I keep breaking blocks, there literally be so many holes here. Okay, that's looking good. We need to also keep going. I think that shouldn't be able to reach that right up. Let's just put one more stream of water. Just like that. Okay, I think this thing needs to just reach. Okay, that should be good. Now I do have to kind of fill that to make it really cool. Now there are literally so many ways you can get out of this maze, because at the end there are so many areas that you can come out. And I think that should be the maze done. Time to fix one of these holes, just like that. And probably I will put some more water here, because in some really blank spaces there also needs to be water. Okay, that looks really good. I think that should be everything done for the water slide. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!